Welcome to the Afterspin. Opinions from thought leaders in our state. Pug O'Connell, the House has been working on a bill that would repeal North Carolina's pistol permit application system. It's been opposed by the sheriffs in our state, who currently have the authority to issue permits, as well as by the governor. What's your understanding for the reason for this legislation, and will it pass?
Well, I think this is a classic Tea Party dream bill. And you refer to the pistol permitting, which is very hard to say more than once at a time. That's one that's gotten a lot of notoriety, and the Sheriff's Association, thank goodness, has come out and said, wait a minute, we're the people on the ground. We know about what to do about people who need pistol permits. This bill has 17 sections in it. Wow. So let me just tell you a couple of things that are in it. And we talked earlier on the show about how hard the feelings are between the Senate and the House. Well, this bill would allow legislators and legislative staff to carry concealed weapons in the legislative building. Now, you're going to take the Medicaid reform hearings and turn that into the shootout at the OK Corral if this law is passed. It would allow people to carry concealed weapons onto school grounds as long as they keep them in their car. But then it changes the legal presumption that if somebody thinks they're in imminent danger, they can run out and get to their car, get their concealed weapon, and race back in the building. And then if they shoot somebody by accident or in it correctly, the prosecution has to overcome the presumption that they were doing it because they felt threatened. On top of that, it gives DAs the right to carry concealed weapons in court and administrative law judges. The bill is full of all kinds of wacky stuff. So it's not just about pistol permitting, which is probably the most important thing. The other thing, my favorite provision, it does allow the Commissioner of Agriculture to prohibit firearms, concealed weapons at the state fair, on the state fairgrounds during the state fair. But it requires him to work with the head of public safety in order to figure out a way that people with carrying concealed weapons in their car, bringing them to the ticket booth, the check-in at the state fair, can properly check their weapons. So there'll be a giant building full of firearms at the state fair. There is so many interesting things in this. On top of that, we know that the most effective way to commit suicide is using a handgun. And the more handguns that are out there, the higher our suicide rate. That's a real public health issue.
So is McCrory going to veto this bill?
You know, I can't say. He should. I mean, if he's a reasonable man who cares about the health and the well-being of people in North Carolina, he should absolutely veto it. The good thing is, this bill right now is parked in the Rules Committee, and it's not going anyplace fast. And so I think this, what seemed to be a juggernaut, may be slightly on the sidetrack right now.
So the wackos aren't winning?
At least not today, and hopefully not tomorrow, although they will be able to take short-barreled rifles and now shoot on Sunday. So watch out, y'all, this afternoon. You could be in trouble.
Well, thank you for watching the Afterspin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.